Hi everyone, and welcome to Groomer Gal. Today I'm going to show you the basics on how to groom a dog. So make sure you like and subscribe for future videos. So today we have our model Teddy, who is a 7-year-old Samoyed. And just a note, all of the materials I use I will list in the description below. So first we want to start off with a pin brush. There are multiple different ones, but the one I prefer is the one with the metal pins at the top. So you want to make sure this one is good for overall grooming, and it just, if you have a dog that sheds a lot, it will go through the fur and get most of the clumps out. But so you want to make sure that you comb through. And then occasionally you want to go up with the fur, like this, and then back down again. But you can see how much fur this one gets. That's just loose fur. And then the next tool that we use is a metal comb, and I have a few different variations. This one has a handle with wider lengths between, and this one doesn't have a handle, but this one's easy just to carry around because it's a little bit smaller. And this one is good if you have like smaller knots or anything and you just need to go through with the smaller teeth between. So you just kind of imagine that you're combing your own hair, just lightly. You don't want to hurt the dog, you don't want to pull too hard, but these ones are good for up towards the face where there's just a lot of smaller knots, knots that tend to get overlooked. But here's a tip if you're having a hard time, is to use children's hair detangler. This is safe for dogs, so if you just use a little bit and you comb, it'll help a lot to loosen up the knots. So you can see how much more fur we got by doing that. And then next up is a slicker brush. I only have a larger one with me right now, but for those of you who have short-haired dogs, this is the one that it should be your go-to. Since I have a long-haired dog right here, I can show you that this is the best to use on the ears. So for all those little knots, you want to lightly comb the dog, as well as for the back of the leg right here. So for short-haired dogs, you would use this on the majority of the dog, like I did with the pin brush, just going straight down to get all that loose fur. And then lastly is the grooming shears. So since I'm just going over the general grooming tips, this you want to use if your dog has a lot of fur on the bottom of their foot. There's no good way to get a good shot of this, but you want to just make sure that you lightly cut the furs off between the pads. You don't want to get too close to the foot pads, just the middle part in between. So then it's easier so they don't keep tripping or that this part doesn't get too dirty. Alright, and that's all my tips today. So make sure you subscribe for future videos. And if you want more information, you can go to our website, groomergal.com.